Greetings, greetings, greetings. This is Iyanda Siraj, the Eclectic High Priestess. I hope that I'm finding you well and in good spirits today. I am hopping back on to do the collective message for you guys. There is a whole lot going on. When I was doing the individual heart space readings for you guys, there were a lot of overflowing or overlapping messages um, in the readings, like the same cards coming up in the different signs. So I feel like that meant that it was a good time for a collective reading. So let's get into it. Let's see firstly what the energy is that is wanting to be talked about. Who is wanting to talk to this collective today? Okay, so we're going to speak from Krishna. Rama is the seventh manifestation or seventh incarnation of no, Vishnu. That's what I'm hearing. It's Krishna or Vishnu? Who is it that wants to come through? Rama. Okay, I'm getting confused because I don't know who name Rama belongs to right now in this moment, but Rama. Rama means view, like perspective, or like the view. Okay, view. Rama, the view. Okay. Anyway, so let's see what this message is about here. What do you have, Rama? I now got to look it up because it's gonna bother me to not know. I just need to settle that in my mind. I think it's Vishnu. Yes. Okay, so Vishnu, Rama is the 394th name of Vishnu. Okay. Rama connotes the metaphysical concept of what? Rama is the seventh avatar or incarnation of Vishnu, one of the most popular. Okay, but there was something that I just saw in that thing, so I'm just trying to make sure that I get what I saw. Probably not going to get there. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, so we have his weapon is bow and arrow. It's a male. Let's see. I'm trying to see if anything else stands out for the message that needs to be clarified for us to help us connect with the entity, the deity. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything else. Okay, all right. So, yeah. All right, let's go. Let's see what this is about. Vishnu, Rama. So, what do you have for us then? Rama. What is it that you want us to see? Okay, let's go. What is it you want us to see? Vishnu. Thank you so much for being here with me today. What do you want us to see? Okay, forgiveness. Okay, forgiveness. We have crown chakra energy here, forgiveness. I do feel like this is asking. Okay, so right before Rama popped up in my mind, Christ, Jesus was in my mind. So maybe this is a similar energy. I don't know what the relationship or the similarities would be between them. I would have to look into that. But forgiveness is here, so that's letting me know that there's definitely giving you foresight about something that you're going to need to maintain some compassion in. Also, that forgiveness is the highest ideal in the situation that you're about to be facing. Okay. Forgiveness is the highest ideal here. Okay. So make sure that you are in alignment and balanced enough, rooted enough so that you can respond to whatever this is from a state of higher perspective. Okay. What else do we have here? What else do you have for us here? Let's see. Impatience and growth. Okay, so there's something about something that was held back from you or that you were kept away from somehow. I do feel like in general, some of us are trying to rush a process of healing. Okay, trying to rush a process of healing and growth. Okay, with the growth card showing up. The impatience is talking about things not looking like they're growing. I also feel, or maybe you're not celebrating enough where you currently are, and that's causing a blockage for you. Um, okay. All right. So I was just told that I need to make sure I'm talking about the manifestation signs. Okay. 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 All right. All right. So, first of all, you are needing to clear up some unforgiveness in your heart so that your manifestation is going to begin to bloom a little bit here. If they are stalled, then that's the source of of it. Okay. Now, when it comes to signs, your manifestations are near. You will have people, situations coming back to you to be reconciled and closed out so that they can be let go of and you can move past them. All right. That's why the forgiveness card came out first. All right. So signs your manifestation is near, that people may be coming forward to you to reconcile, or you may be feeling that your energy that you feel reconciled in certain situations. Okay. Um, that you don't feel affected by them. Excuse me, guys. Anymore. Yeah, with complacency at the bottom, it's like you feel freer, you feel lighter, even though as you're looking around, things are very much still the same. Okay, so that's one sign your manifestations are near. What else do we have here for the collective regarding their manifestations? Service. Okay, I feel like you'll also be called to serve more. You'll also be called, people will be calling upon you for your assistance, to be around you, to be in your environment. And I want you to be here with me for a second. If you have a tendency to, if not even a tendency, let's look at this. If you feel like you want to push people away because you think they're just there for their own motives, make sure that you're checking in with yourself about that, because that would definitely feel like a little bit of unforgiveness in a situation. This is not to say that everybody who's coming back around is supposed to be able to stay. Just make sure that you're being aware of self when you are dealing with people as they come back around. Okay. I also feel too, I feel like there's going to be family members or friends speaking life into you or speaking good things to you about who you are, about how you've affected them, how they've been affected just by us seeing you and watching your journey. Okay. So it's definitely a sense of forgiveness and healing happening. The sacral chakra here, I think that you'll also feel like you have um, a uprising and abundance and overpouring of certain energy. You might even feel like heavy energy in your sacral, so you might be, exceptionally aroused for some people. Okay. I guess that makes sense. If you have a lover or soulmate making their way to you, you could feel their energy if you're tied to them through the sacral chakra. But either way, it does feel like people are going to be seeing your value, or you're going to notice that people are going to be complimenting you a lot more. There's something here about trying to clear up your view of your current space or your current environment or your current situation by feedback, by people coming and pouring into you or situations happening. I also feel that you could have but you could have a very significant loss that takes place right before your manifestation appears. And the loss that I'm seeing is a passing away. So your manifestation could be in the form of some type of inheritance or shares from some type of investment, but it only rises after something else falls. So that means that you're going to see a big dip or decline right before your manifestation. Okay, right, a big dip or decline, or a period of stillness where you're not really seeing much action right before. And that makes sense, especially if you have things that are trying to manifest. Once we get out of this heavy retrograde energy, you might have something attempting to manifest right outside of there. Okay, right outside of this window. Anything else? insecurity. Okay, but don't let yourself fall into doubt or fear. Remember, if you have doubt and fear, or if you feel victimized, then that's only going to feed the energy and keep it flowing, and maybe deteriorate what is trying to manifest. Okay, perhaps deteriorate or slow it down. So make sure, it says when you're trying to manifest, you cannot have any doubt or any fear. Okay, you can't do that. That's just like, also somebody was talking about trying to do a love spell or a binding spell on somebody that you hate. It don't work. Okay, it may take, but it's not going to last long, because you hate them, and the hate that you have is deteriorating the love aspect in the situation. So that's why a lot of binding magic is not long term, because it's not from the right place. Okay, it's not from the right place. um Binding magic, spell, love spells and stuff like that, it doesn't have a long-term effect. People have to keep doing that shit over and over. You know what I'm saying? To keep it going. So let's move on. Signs of manifestation is near for our collective. Signs, what is one, let's use this deck here to talk about what manifestations are coming. What manifestations are coming towards the collective? Please tell us what manifestations are coming towards the collective. Okay, so something that you're expecting, first of all, and then secondly, a prominent female figure could be showing up or coming towards you. Now, if someone is seeking forgiveness, then that's definitely this person. So a manifestation of an apology could be happening here with this person. I'm also just feeling that you could totally be getting like a suitor coming your way, a romantic interest coming your way. For some of y'all are manifesting a house, a business, brick and mortar building for your business. I'm also hearing too that you could be going back to school. Um, yeah, you could be going back to school. So that's one manifestation for you. I heard somebody finishing school. So, okay. So some people going to school, some people finishing school. All right. But there's definitely a energy here of some building, home situation that's happening. You're going to be getting a new home. Okay. Now, because this could show up as you, right? So this could be showing up as you moving into a new house, or you looking, or getting a visitor, because she could be looking out of the window of this house right now. Like, she could be looking out of this windows of this house, seeing a visitor, or seeing her ships coming in. Now, let's see. Okay, so a Scorpio could be coming towards you. A Scorpio, a Virgo, a Capricorn, who else? A Libra. Okay, so all of those signs here I'm picking up on. Yeah, I'm also hearing Aquarius too. So Aquarius too. So those are some signs that could be coming towards you here, especially if it's a romantic interest. In general, I do feel like too there's some power coming to you as well. Past life power, past life present gifts. So some power is coming back from past lives. Okay. What else are we manifesting here? Imprisonment. Tell me more about this. Okay, you want a thief to go to jail. Okay, so yes, someone is going to be prosecuted. So your manifestation is that someone is going to be prosecuted, or pay for their own crimes or the things that they've done. Okay, then this is showing up as a thief. So that could be of actual just stealing things, but it could also just be kind of like someone who's just creating negativity or chaos in the environment, and it was good enough for them to go to prison. Now, they don't have to be prison here on earth, but it can be. Yeah. And now, if it's not prison here on earth, then this could be that they've trapped themselves up in some type of situation, and now you're going to get to see the outcome. Like, you get to see proof that they had to pay for it or something like that. So that could be a manifestation for you. Anything else about that one there, about the imprisonment? Anything else about imprisonment? Yeah, see, false person. You want this false person who was claiming to be loyal to you. You want them prosecuted. You want them to get exactly what they deserve. That's your manifestation. All right. And your manifestation, they say you can count on this happening. First of all, you can count on this person being outed and paying for the things that they've done. Okay. I am picking up that somebody totally could be going to prison for stealing. I feel like it's tied to paperwork. Or something like that. You could have, I don't know, somebody hid some paperwork or falsified some documents or something here, and it's a game that they was trying to play. I don't know what it was. Whatever they thought they were doing, it's not working. Either way, your manifestation, your guys are saying, no, we got your back with this dog card. It's like, we got your back. That's going to be taken care of. You ain't got to worry about it. So what other manifestations do we have here? I saw a card turned over. Occupation. So you could be getting a new job, changing careers, or being recognized for your current work. If you are in some type of arts where you do things with your hands, specifically like sewing, I'm hearing image consulting, like PR and stuff like that. I'm also hearing that if you are a healer, okay, if you are a healer or a priestess or a priest or someone who does spiritual work for people in general, okay, then you are getting some type of recognition, but also some type of boost, like you're getting some type of new energy or new wisdom coming to you. All right, some new tools. There we go. Some new tools. You're getting new tools. And I'm also hearing you might be getting a new position, right? You might be moving into a different position of power or higher position of power. With another house here, so definitely maybe an institution wants to bring you in, especially if you've been an independent contractor. An institution wants to bring you in and collaborate with you or offer you some type of award or position. Okay, tell me more about this one. Now. Tell me more about the occupation. Yeah, they see value in you. They see that. Also, I'm hearing between the seams or a tight seam. The seam is too tight or between the seams. Okay, I don't know, but I don't know what that means. But for somebody, it's gonna make sense, I guess. Definitely an emphasis here about you being the key to something or you helping to unlock some type of mystery. I do feel like you could be an investigator if this is the case. An investigator could be here, or some type of investigation could be at play here. But ultimately it just feels like you getting the keys to a business building too, because you got a key here, you got a building here, you got occupation here, and this person looks like they low-key working from home. I ain't gonna lie. So that's the situation that's changing here for you. Okay, so building coming out twice, or some type of like concrete offer for that can better you in business. Oh, I just heard some type of stamp of approval from the Better Business Bureau. Okay. The next manifestation is some type of soulmate connection, some type of alignment that you are coming into at the heart space. I also feel like heart opening is happening for you. Yeah, intuitive, twin flame energy. Okay, so a spirit relationship or a spirit partnership is coming towards you. Highly spiritual partnership. Both of you see the world the same way. Both of you have spiritual gifts. Both of you have a spiritual mission, and I feel like you're going to work it together. I'm also picking up on something about 3, the number 3. So I'm not sure if this is 3 specific duties that you guys are going to be completing together, 3 specific projects or something like that, but there's 3 here. There's 3 something here, and it's not partners, it's not people. Okay, resources. Okay, so there's 3 streams of income or 3 endeavors that you guys are going to embark upon. One of them is tied to communication. So if you are a twin flame, then you and your twin flame are going to be coming to union, and you're going to be joining your resources to come forward and to help the collective. You know, you're going to be sharing your journey to help the collective. Okay, let's do one more. See one more manifestation, and then we'll get back into how you know they're near. Okay. One more manifestation. What else do we have here? Manifesting for this collective, any and everyone who might come here to view it. Okay. Great fortune. Come on now. Great fortune for somebody. Poverty in reverse. The family room. I do feel like this is some type of inheritance again popping up. The courthouse. Okay. So, but something was stuck like in probate or stuck because the name was wrong. I feel like unclaimed property is also a thing here, but right now is the right time for you to find this or connect with this, because we have courtship here. So I do feel like there's some type of divine alignment with where you are right now, that you can access this and best use it. I'm sorry, but they told me to do one more. I'm not sorry, but they told me to do one more. So I did say any and everybody. So apparently I didn't get everybody. What other manifestation? But great fortune is coming. It's going to be from rags to riches, because we have the poverty in reverse and right next to Fortuna. Fortuna did come up. I think, did she come up in this or the other reading I was talking about? Anyway, she came up either way. And I feel like it's rags to riches story, 0 to 100 real quick. Okay. with the family room, I do feel like this is somehow tied to the family, but I also feel like it could be a space that well, I said it's funny because I said this space looks like a living room, and it's like got the same colors as this space that I'm currently in. It's so weird. Okay, anyway, but I feel like there's a sense of soul family here too, because one of my soul family, just started doing a daily tea thing, and I feel like this is talking about them too. So they must have some manifestations coming to them as well. But there's definitely a sense of like being in the same room with wealthy people, being in the same environment with wealthy people, brushing shoulders with them. And I definitely feel that there's like a contract or something, like somebody gonna get signed. Yeah, somebody's gonna get it signed to something, to a label or something like that. Um, yeah, you like submitting your songs or something like that. There's something about a contract here, something you've been trying to do for like 10 years. If you're a musician or a producer or something like that, you've been working at this consistently for like I wanted to say 10 years, but I want to say now 3 to 7 years. Okay. So it's somewhere in there, you've been really, really working hard. The rooster is showing up again. So it seems like now is the time. It's like, wake up, get up. Now is the time. It's about to happen. Okay. So that was the last manifestation. At the bottom of the deck, we have, ooh, look, we have the tree of life. We have the gift. And what's right behind that? The mature woman. So again, that could be definitely an ancestral gift, something being passed down to you, or given to you or gifted to you so that you may have abundance in this lifetime. Tarot. Okay, so let's get back. How your manifestations are appearing to you, how they're manifesting, and how you know they're close. Okay, so let's go. How do you know that they are near? Rama, what messages do you have for us to let us know our manifestations are near? Okay, so you'll realize that answers to a lot of different questions are coming to you right now. You may not even have to ask for them. I feel like assistance with different things that are different problems that you haven't even identified are showing up. So information about things that you need to know is going to be coming to you, okay, to help you solidify a plan, or yeah, it's like if you're working on a project, there's knowledge and wisdom coming your way without you even knowing that you need it just yet. So you're obtaining the information and wisdom at a very fast pace for whatever this manifestation is that's coming to you. Okay, basically every angle is going to be covered once the manifestation reaches. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, this harmony. So we have the lovers in reverse. So I feel like definitely you could feel doubtful. You could get incredibly anxious, feeling a little tense, indecisive. You could start to like overcalculate, overanalyze a situation, and this increase of anxiety is your indicator that you're right there on the edge of it. Okay, I also feel too you could feel completely disconnected from lower vibes. Like I just feel like for whatever reason you have been pushing through lower vibrations for a long time, but like when this manifestation is close and when it's right there, when you're on right on the cusp of it, you're going to feel this sense of, so I did feel this harmony, but I just feel like there's a sense of peace and separation from all of that you're going to be feeling. Okay, like you just feel like it can't touch you, that it don't have no power over you, right? Okay, and yeah, Six of Swords. Yeah, moving on to better times. I thought I say you feel free of that. Okay, and I don't feel like there's anything that you necessarily did or any big major thing that happened. It's just all of a sudden you realize that you feel at peace. Okay. All right. How else might we know that some of these manifestations are coming here? You may be putting particular energy, especially if you're manifesting in the money or resources department. You may find yourself or problems showing up with budget and things like that. This is bringing your attention to the way that you spend, or the way you circulate money, right? Because we circulate, we don't spend. All right. But I do feel like there's a sense of like you realizing that there's certain problems that you have or certain habits that you have that need to be cleaned up. Now, this doesn't mean that these things need to be cleaned up before you actually get the blessing, but it feels like they are making you aware of them so that you don't play yourself, right? So you don't play yourself. Okay, this is Capricorn energy, so I do feel like they want you to have the information you need so that you don't um squander so that you don't squander. Okay, I'm also feeling that a lot of your manifestations presenting are tied to um the realization of negativity or false people around you. Okay, so the exposure of these people that is a is a sign that your manifestation is near. Yeah, this might also be why people are trying to hide that they're going through certain things, because they want you to stay in fear. They want you to push your manifestation away. um so they're purposely being secretive or quiet, to cause worry or nervousness for you. All right, so that's that. Keeping it all in. Okay, so you might feel like, okay, you might feel very protective. Okay, so there's a protective energy here about, it's like, I also feel like so much energy that you can barely hold it in. That's what I also feel. But there is a protective energy that you're feeling. Maybe feeling that you need to conceal your steps or conceal your actions, until you have things solidified for yourself. So yeah, so you'll get that sense of protection. Your masculine energy will be coming up to rise to help you, protect. Again, I'm saying the word again, protect whatever it is that's being built or whatever it is that's about to be given to you. Okay, so again, you may find yourself, you don't know what to do with some of this information, but just go ahead and collect it, read the book that you got recommended, just be there in that space for a while until this shows up. Okay, yeah, with the messenger of wands, it's definitely speaking of like an increase of energy. Like, you could feel yourself having more energy every day because this thing is so close to you, and it's going to require a lot of energy. So maybe that's why you're being gifted with it. Okay. Seven of cups. So yeah, many possibilities. I feel like too, lots of options will show up. Lots of potential options will show up. Okay. Some of them will be distractions with the seven of cups. Some of them will be distractions, but some of them will be very good potential things, and it'll just be part of the process of how you decide what it is that really fits with what you're trying to manifest. Okay. I'm also picking up too, you could have a lot of, I'm seeing like false twin flames and false soulmates and stuff like that. So I am seeing a sense of, you're going to have a false thing show up, and then the real thing is right behind it. So even if you get an offer for a lease or something like that, it's like that one might fall through, but the better one, or the one that was actually for you, is right behind it. Okay, so we have the devil showing up in reverse. No, in upright. And then we have the seven of wands in reverse. So I do feel like, the devil is backing down, or whatever attachments are falling away at this point. Whatever antagonist is in the situation is definitely backing down. So what I feel like, that's what you'll feel the pressure lift off of you a little bit. That's why I said you feel lighter, you feel like you have more energy, because somebody is, retreating. Okay. I just heard reluctantly, but they're retreating. Okay. um, all right, so what else? All right, so yeah, breaking cycles. Also feel like, certain, if you have any addictions and things like that, you're finding that you're getting through your day without that cigarette, or your blunt, you making it halfway through the day before you even think about it. Whatever the case may be, you don't feel so bound to these things. You're not having these urges anymore. Not to say that they won't come back or that they're completely healed, but what I'm saying is your energy is more clear, more pure at this time. So whatever influences, so what it is you're going to become aware that some of these things, addictions, patterns, or whatever, were not really of you, but that they were things that you were like literally going through. Okay, they weren't really of you. You're going to have this connection happen for you. Okay. Hmm. Okay, a big push. Okay, yeah, so you can feel a big push that you need to get something done, that you need to accomplish certain things. Um, this could be paperwork. I also feel like you need to take a step. You're going to feel like you really, really need to take a step, towards something right now. Like, this is what you feel when this manifestation is right around the corner. Like, man, I really feel like if I just do this right now, this could be a thing, and it's going to be true. It's going to be right for you. Okay. And again, I just need to reiterate that some of the things that you start right now, or that some of the actions that you're taking right now, are not necessarily the long term solution or the long term plan. But what it's doing is, it definitely is painting a picture for you of what's possible, and is letting, spirit know that the ball is rolling so that they can do their part. Okay, because you got to move the ball, right? You got to get the ball moving, and then the momentum that's built is from spirit. Okay. Let's see. So we have a Five of Wands in reverse, and we have the Sun in reverse. So I do feel like there is a sense of just um, oh, okay. So this is interesting energy. Okay, so it's like you don't even feel attached to the outcome, which is something that'll be a little strange and off for you. I think that you won't feel it's not like it's it's say the easiest way to manifest is to just set it into action and let it go. So I feel like you feel that healthy detachment. You're like, okay, you feel perfectionism fall away a little bit. And I mean, I'm honestly saying that as something that I just experienced too when I was opening the studio, is that there wasn't a whole lot of stress about things being perfect. I did want things to be a certain way when I let people in to come see, but I didn't fall into the ego traps of needing to be perfect. And then the situation that the situation that I accepted, or the building that I accepted, wasn't necessarily what was in my mind as the perfect space. Okay, so there's something there about me taking the action, um, and really going for full force with it, with what I had access to at the current moment. But the point is that I didn't feel anxious. Like, I just felt like whatever I got finished or got accomplished, I had to prioritize the things for myself. And then what didn't get done, didn't get done. And then I still opened up and I still let people come through, and everybody loved it. Nobody even noticed the stuff that I was tripping on, right? So, or that I could have tripped on, but I didn't. So there is an energy here of kind of just like taking things more playfully, being more fun, taking it easy on yourself. And you're going to feel that. You're going to feel relaxation. You're going to feel the desire to pamper on yourself a little bit. I heard pampering for preparation, or pampering as preparation. So some of y'all have a partner coming in, and y'all, all those little things that you do when you we're in a partnership, and you want to make sure you look nice for your person, you're going to be doing here, or you're going to be feeling the urge to do more of. Okay, so if you don't typically wear makeup a lot, then you're going to be getting up in some days and putting on a little bit, just so you have something going for yourself, right? um Y'all know I didn't mean that like that, but anyway. um so yeah, so you're gonna be doing a little bit of something. You're gonna make sure you look nice when you leave the house, and you're not even gonna pay attention to this, but it just seems like it just comes out of nowhere, that all of a sudden you just want to doll yourself up a bit more, right? I dig it. Um I'm also hearing too, um life review is something that's going to be happening for you. So you may feel like you are looking that some things in your environment are happening, and there are things that have already happened. Okay, and what's happening is that you're having a life review. Okay, and so I also feel too that the life review could happen in your dream state as well. You could be getting a lot of downloads about choices made, and just the paths that have been taken so far. You're just going to be taking notes pretty much. Okay. Anything else? Should we get some more cards, or what? Yes. Okay. Let's do it then. All right. Okay. All right. So I am picking up on an energy of opposition. So let's see. The opposition doesn't matter, because the manifestation is already coming. All right. You're already in the proper vibration and alignment. But for whatever reason, Rama wants you to know, wants you to have eyes on this opposition. Okay. Oh, I'm hearing perceived opposition. So what is it that you still think is blocking you from this manifestation, even though it's not blocked? All right. Okay. I guess that's a good question to be asking. So what is it that makes you feel blocked from this manifestation? Mercury. Okay. Communication. Okay. Yeah. So I think that you might be getting less feedback than you want. So maybe a lack of feedback, a lack of praise. Mirror. Yeah. Reflecting. So you feel like you're not getting the proper feedback. It's an illusion for you. Basically, I just need to let you know that all of these things that come up as oppositions are illusions. I just need you to know that right now. It's an illusion. We're casting the spell over that situation. Whatever perceived notions you have about your manifestation not coming through, it's an illusion. Okay, so don't that's what we're staying in that realm. It's an illusion. Okay. All right. So what else about this opposition? Yeah, so we just banished the fuck out of that energy. All right. We just banished it. Okay. Holes. Okay. Holes was in reverse. And holes is, it varies from tears and blocks in the sense that they are designed to steal energy versus alter it. It includes reducing protection and harvesting energy through narcissistic tactics and energy cords. Yeah. So again, communication. I feel like if you have like social media platforms for your business or something like that, then maybe you're not getting as many likes or interaction on social media as you would like. Rama said that's an illusion. Okay, remember Rama is the view, okay, or perspective. So Rama said that's an illusion. Okay, and I feel like it could be intentionally. It could be being done intentionally to make you feel that way. Okay, so let's just make sure that we're checking that out and we're not giving that much energy to some fucking likes. We don't live for likes over here. Okay. Okay. Fifth house of play. Okay, play and creativity. Now I did see it in reverse, so I do feel like for some of you, you have this thing of not wanting to move forward towards something because you're not the only one doing it. Okay, so you have this thing of like you don't want to feel like you're copying somebody or something like that. The divine manifests itself through a lot of people at the same time. He could manifest, he or she, they could manifest the same thing. They could manifest from one thing, could come 100 different emanations of that thing. So it doesn't really matter if people are doing it already. Fuck them people. Because in the most righteous way possible. It's just saying, just fuck your perception of what opposition or competition. Competition that you're fearing does not exist, and the opposition that you're feeling will not persist. Once you understand that their power won't diminish yours, and that the hate you're harvesting is toxic to your mind. Okay. All right. So remember, competition and comparison that don't have no place here. Okay. And that popped all the way out there to let y'all know all it do is tear up the things that are trying to manifest for you, drains the energy that's trying to go towards your manifestation when you get into these patterns. Okay, so don't allow all of the effort that you're putting out to funnel out through these holes of doubt, fear, anxiety, narcissism, rejection from outside entities and things like that. Don't play into it because you're not of it. Pluto, yes. Come on, Pluto. This is, I think Pluto, is Pluto one of our, Pluto rules Scorpio and Aries. Relating. Okay, so I do feel to Pluto is definitely, you feel like people are going to take things from you. You feel like you're not going to be able to manifest it because before you manifest it, it's going to be taken. I feel like also you feel like other people around you are ahead of you and or always 2 steps ahead of you, so that when you do something, they're already attacking you. Okay, so I feel like you have these thoughts and these fears about. Okay, I'm hearing that one somebody doesn't want to advertise too much because they feel like if they advertise, people will send negative energy their way. Well, then you just do their job for them then, I guess, and not advertise. Yeah, that sounds dumb. Anyway, that sounds childish and dumb. Okay, so like if you feel like you don't want to share, now I'm not talking about like not sharing something while you're still manifesting it, like while you're still putting it together. But there is something here. I'm feeling the energy of somebody in general not advertising themselves because they feel like they're gonna be attacked or the opposition is gonna grow because they are advertising. Don't give your power to them people. That's all I got to say about it. Libra is in reverse, so there is a lack of justice. I think that in general, you could have negative expectations surrounding everything, like surrounding the manifestations. And I feel like it's because it has been blocked for you multiple times. You feel differently though. Like if you check into yourself, you will see that you feel freaking different. There is something different about what's in you and what's around you. Y'all see that flame going off? All right. So tune into that feeling. Okay. Tune into that feeling. It'll help you pass over this hump of doubt or fear or whatever every time it pops up. Okay. Okay. So I do feel too that there's a sense of discord. So I feel like any people that you disconnected from, you feel like that's also like limiting your success. It's because you're not connected to this group, or you're not welcome in that group. Okay. Rama said no. Rama said no. Mm-mm. Rama said no. Okay. So I'm seeing this number 7 again. So it's saying that you okay, let me say this without triggering people's egos. You are higher. You are in the frequency. You are in the vortex. You match the vibration. You are drawing power directly from source, light, power, ancestral, wisdom, ancient, healing. That's you, okay? That's you. So don't allow that to be sullied by your human self, okay? And the fears of what's going on around. I'm also hearing too, that much power don't usually run in groups. That much power doesn't usually find itself in groups of people all the time. Okay. They may sit themselves before a group to share or to learn. They may share values with the group. They may support a group, but they are not in that group. Usually when people yield certain power or have a certain energy, I don't know why, but Kevin Gates is coming up. Kevin Gates is coming to my mind. When you move a certain way, or you know who you are, you know what energy you possess, you move in a way that protects it and that honors it. Okay. So that's for somebody here. Okay. All right. We done with the opposition. Because remember, fuck them hoes. Okay. Anyway, let's see. We're going to close out with some playing cards here. These can be just random messages. So we'll see what comes out as far as our manifestations and them being near to us. Whatever we need to know, signs that they're near, notes, little notes for us to jot down, whatever you need for us to have. Rama, please give it to us. Okay, so covens, hell yeah, fuck them hoes. I told y'all, look, the opposition. Get that out. Like, they might as well just stop trying. Like, you might as well just stop fucking trying. Are you gonna stop? Okay, anyway, what else do we have here, Rama? Friends and homies. Yep, see, look, your friends and homies, they actually got a secret coven over here, okay? They got a secret coven over here, your friends and your homies, that you're not a part of, and they're low-key trying to get you, okay? But I'm also picking up that covens, that's that group, but then friends and homies could be your ancestors and your team and your spirit guides and your soul fam showing up to be like, so we heard there was a fight happening. We heard there was a fight. Okay. Yeah. Airbnb hotel. Okay, so ooh, okay. I'm hearing that this could be a traveling group. Not sure. I'm also picking up too that ooh, okay. I'm also picking up too that if you did have a frequent stay at Airbnb, or you have some type of connection, like you use Airbnbs or hotels for your work or something, then that's tied to these people, or these people try to do something to you via attacking the hotel or something. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but or you could have help from a manager if a friend of yours owns Airbnbs or is a manager at a hotel or something like that. They could be helpful to you at this time to help, kind of like, it's almost like they're giving you more options or more solutions to use, so that whatever is already being attacked, you don't have to be swimming in that. So like, this is like if somebody attacks your house or puts some type of work on your house and that's where you do your work from, somebody has offered you other space so that you don't have to be in that. Okay. Flame. Yeah. So they're trying to get you out of the midst of something or offer you an opportunity. Now these people don't have to know what's going on, but it looks like Rama has eyes on it and it's telling you that this is why these people are offering you assistance. This is why certain things are being done the way that they're being done. And remember I was telling jealousy, this is how people are trying to downplay your energy. They're trying to dim your light. It ain't gonna work though, because defense, so your friends and homies are already at your defense. I also feel like too, that whole, we ain't gonna go into it because we already went into that whole thing about people trying to talk about you, people trying to tarnish your reputation. So we ain't even gonna go there. So let me see if we can get one more card from this part of here. Let's see. That was a lie, please. Oh, I see. Don't sleep on me. Yep. So I'm just gonna take that. So they say you all right, and your ancestors say don't sleep on them. Okay. All right. So what else do we have here? We're going to keep going through this for manifestations, how we know they're near, any energy around our manifestations, anything that you want us to know, Rama, about this. Okay. Golden egg. Okay. Yep. You got it. You got the sauce. Tables turn. Now you know. The spiritual gifts. Okay, so it says golden head egg. That's you. Now tables have turned. Now you know who you are, and now they know who you are. Okay, they know the power. Okay, that you hold. Okay, spiritual gifts. Okay, they know who the one is. They know who got the power. They know who. They know the one now. They know. So that's like you can say that now. Now you know. Well, I didn't know that this was going to be so. Now you know. Well, I thought you now you know. I thought now you know. Well, I thought I was stronger than you and more powerful than you. Well, now you know. Let the good times roll. Yes. Now we're moving into positivity. Them hoses in timeout. And you about to be having a party. Like you're gonna be partying in the same city, same room, same neighborhood, and they're gonna be in timeout. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna be watching all the fun happening, and they're gonna be in timeout. Anything else here? It's a lot of these cards. I have an intention to make some more soon because this deck will be endless. Fertile. Yep, this is the season you going into, boo. Or this is what you've proven. You remember I said now that just made me think of now you know. Yeah. Yeah, people who said you couldn't do it, now they know. Like now they know. Oh, I can't. All right. What else do you want me to tell me? Want to tell us? Okay. So there's a poor outcome here. Nothing is set in stone and free falling. Now listen. Okay. So this is one of those things. You wasn't holding too tightly to one thing or another. And that's a beautiful thing. Nothing is set in stone lets me know you weren't tied to one thing or another. And this is what allowed you to be so fertile and allowed you to block whatever endeavors they were trying to send your way or whatever energy they was trying to send your way. It was a return to sender. I'm just going to say that. It didn't stick. It says nothing set in stone. It didn't stick. They had a poor outcome. The shit went back to them probably. Free fall in here. I feel like this is you. I see full energy. I see like you just really still just flowing, like, hey, and if you trip, it's like, oh, you fall forward, you still succeed, you're still progressing because it's like you're just going with it. You're not really bothered too much. And I like that term, fail forward, meaning that when you're failing, you realize that you've gained something that can still take you forward. Okay. So I like that. Anything else you want to add here? Not yet. Okay. So yeah, so I do feel like too, I'm going to say this very directly too, because it does feel like, 1 to 3 days. It does feel like something is pending right now. Something is pending. Because I get fertile, but then we got a couple different issues here. So I feel like there's a sense of detachment that you need to continue to hold in this situation. Like, like being invested in it, but like, so it's like you can visualize it, but then release it. So I don't know what this is about. Can you clarify this message for me here? Okay, perspective. Okay, yeah. So it's closer than you think is what I'm hearing. It's so much closer than you think. So whatever blockage you think, it's not even like it's not long standing. The blockage is not real. It's like a dam, if the water pressure that flows in is strong enough, then that dam gets knocked down. And so whatever boundaries, blockages, restrictions you feel like have been placed on you, there's been getting ready to be a big wash wave come through and knock it all out anyway. So don't even worry about it. All right, so last few cards here. Last few cards here. Now I got to go look up Rama to see if he's a blue faced Vishnu or not, because I see this blue face right here in front of me. Passive income, yes, okay. Don't back down. Let's take it. What else? Cards on the table, okay. Literally cards on the table. Opulence showing up, okay. Recognition, play, find your way home, and missed opportunity. I feel like anything that somebody tried to block for you, you found another way, or you were given another way, and you took it. I also feel like too, there's definitely some money coming in from somewhere that is not expected, or maybe or maybe that's, I'm telling you, somebody thought that they were going to make you broke, but they couldn't access some money that you have that's passive, right? They couldn't access that, and that was your main source of income. So whatever somebody tried to attack, they thought that it was more important to you than it was, or thought that it added more value to your life than it really did. Okay. And I'm just going to share it just now. Like if somebody was to attack tarot, my tarot practice, they would come to see that that doesn't affect anything, because I don't make a lot of money reading tarot. I read tarot, at at halftime I'm discounting the rate for somebody just so they can get what they need, because I know that they need it, but I don't make a lot of money from tarot. So if they attacked it, okay, so I make a little less money. My money comes from the source. My money comes from source. Okay, so whatever. Um, but I do get the feeling that whatever this passive income energy, I get this feeling that it makes people think that you're better off than you really are. I'm sorry if people and their perceptions, if they let their perceptions lead them, because it's not like you're putting on a show. It's just that this is what people believe. Okay, maybe you invest in quality items. Maybe you take good care of yourself. Maybe you like to dress and look nice. I don't know, maybe just whatever. Maybe they're just looking at you thinking that you're better, that you have more than you actually have, which is usually how that happens anyway, right? Like people assume certain things and it just don't even be real. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I did all the cards already. All right, well, I think that's it, y'all. I mean, we done 2 hours here with y'all. I think I'm about to go home to my babies. All right, so peace.